Hey guys, Hellcat Pilot here. Got another video for you. Another question I get all the time when people see this as a Hellcat. They're like, oh, Hellcat, does it really come with two keys, a red key and a black key? Of course it does. And there's already a baker's dozen of this video on YouTube. I understand that. But I'm going to take it up a notch. We're going to do it a little bit better. First of all, I'm going to be doing more than just talking about what I'm experiencing. I've got more cameras set up. I'm going to do some proper 0 to 60 timing. Also, I want to test this whole exhaust note theory. And I'm including the valet mode into this whole thing. I recently just learned that the valet mode is possibly more restrictive than the black key, which is great if that's the case, because that's one of my pet peeves with it. The black key is still 500 horsepower, which sounds to me like you can still do some damage. I would have made it more restrictive if I was a Dodge engineer, but we'll see, this valet mode thing. And basically, I haven't done any of this yet. Valet mode, black key, whatever. The only thing I've ever driven the car with is the red key. It's the only key I would ever want. But we're going to test all this stuff, and we're also going to see, the biggest question in my mind is, can the car do a burnout or do some drifting with the black key or in valet mode? So, that's what we're doing today. Go out and have some fun with a car, a camera. No airplane today. All right, YouTube folks, we're currently rolling right now with the black key, and it just started raining, of course, as soon as I get cameras rigged up on the outside of the car and whatever, all the stuff. Of course, it just started raining. And what's amazing is, I've owned this car for about 2 months now, I guess. I have not driven this with the black key yet, so this is kind of a first. It's not completely bad. We'll come down here, we'll do a 0 to 60. It is letting me use the paddle shifters, which I didn't think it did. But the power is reduced to 500 horsepower. Transmissions in street mode, paddle shifters. If I hit the SRT button, it will not let me change anything. It's all locked out. It says black key in use. Since it will let me do paddle shifters manual mode, I'm in first gear. I'm just going to drop it down. It's a little wet, but let's see if the car will actually do. Let's see if the car will actually do a burnout. And this is black key, first gear manual mode. And we just did 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. That is that's actually pretty decent. So the black key will let you have some fun. We'll go back down to where we started from, and we'll go valet mode. We're still in black key. As you can tell, the black key has still got plenty of power. Now the roads are a little wet, so that's not exactly fair, but I feel like even if they were dry, and they're pretty dry right here where we just took off, even if they were dry, we would have got the same results. We are back in, we're going to valet mode, enter valet mode. Valet mode will limit the performance of your vehicle and requires a custom PIN code, activation and deactivation. Enter valet mode. Yes. I'm going to enter the code that I want to use. All right, we now have valet mode activating, reduced engine power, street transmission, paddle shifters are off, street stability, and street suspension. Okay. All right. All right, quick little update here. It started raining during our valet mode black key test, and you're not going to get any kind of definitive anything on a wet road trying to figure out if you can do burnouts or drift the car. But here's what's interesting. I wanted to throw this in here. I'm still in valet mode right now. I'm driving back to the house, and even on wet roads, I cannot get these tires to break loose. I'm pushing it to the floor, and this thing will not break loose. That's pretty significant, because anybody that's driven this machine knows that on dry pavement, even on dry pavement with the red key mode, you can get these tires to break. The computer, even with full traction control on, the computers cannot stop you from melting the tires off the rims of this thing. So on wet roads, this machine is almost undrivable, uncontrollable. You can get even at interstate speeds on wet roads with the red key, you can get the tires to break loose, and the first time that happens, it kind of scares you. It can get you. But so for this thing not to break loose in valet mode on wet roads, I thought was pretty significant. Just wanted to throw that in there. We'll get back to our test. Now, right away I can tell it will not let me, even if I put the shifter into manual mode, it's not letting me shift. And is in D2. Actually, it's not even starting off from first gear in valet mode. It is only giving me it's starting off from second gear. So all right, so let's do a 0 to 60 here. Here we go. Whoa, no burnout there, folks. Only 40 miles an hour. Oh my gosh. There's finally 60. The timer quit. The reaction timer, 0 to 60 timer, timed out. It hit like 8 or 10 seconds or something and timed out. So there is no so I don't even know. I'll have to go back to the video and actually time it, because it's not even showing me. And it did not do a burnout, obviously, because we were in second gear takeoff. So let's get it on it. Nope, nothing. It's like driving a golf cart. This is it's like driving. It's like, I feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like Superman in Superman 2, after he goes into the crystal case, and all his powers get taken away and he becomes like a normal guy. That's what I feel like right now. The Hellcat has lost all its power. This is crazy. It's like a normal car. So it is official. The valet mode is more restrictive. Way more restrictive than the black key, which begs the question, why the black key? Why do I need a black key if I have this valet mode? I mean, that's just more crap you got to carry around. And if I was a valet, and I have been a valet, I valeted for, after I got out of the Air Force, I was a valet for a little over 2 years. And believe me, valets, if there's something exotic comes in and they get the chance, they take it out and they have some fun with it. It's also a good way to test drive cars all the time, figure out what you like. But anyway, it's official. Oh my gosh, this thing has no power. It's official, 100% official. The valet mode is the way to go if you're trying to restrict this car's performance. Use the valet mode. All right, we are back in red key mode here. We have the full 707 horsepower. Not going to be good with wind. There we go. Now stay straight. I love this car.